Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk about yet another huge theft of gold and silver bullion. But before I do that, I just want to touch briefly on a topic that I talked about briefly earlier this week. I did a video talking about three states that were looking to either extend their exemption on taxes on precious metals or to actually get their state to do it. I believe it was Alabama and Virginia were looking to extend it because theirs ended in 2022 and 2023, and Mississippi was in the process of actually looking to get it done. So I was editing that video and was getting ready to get it posted. Then I was getting the link to the article, and I noticed that this popped up. It was, will Kentucky become the 43rd state to eliminate sales tax on gold and silver? So yes, this article just came out, as you say, is on the 12th. The video came out on the 12th as well. So I put this article as my pinned comment on that video and thinking, okay, that covers the basis for the any new stuff that came out after I edited it. And then I looked at the site again, and what I saw was even more states doing it. So Washington State aims to remove all tax liability from sound money transactions. West Virginia seeks to eliminate another tax on gold and silver. New Jersey to consider ending taxes on precious metals. Tax-free gold and silver in the volunteer state. Where it is, Hawaii expected to continue efforts from 2021 session, eliminate taxes on sound money. So there's more states. I even said four. It's actually five. There was another. I didn't notice Washington State when I was getting prepared here. So there's five more states there to go along with the Kentucky just this week. So you know what I mean? This seems to be something that is catching on, and a lot of states are looking at the benefits of at least starting the process of dropping the taxes on their precious metals, because like it says, there's 42 that have it at least partially, if not fully. Now 6 of the 8 that are left have an article here talking about they're looking to get into dropping the taxes. So as I said, that is a good thing for all of the people that I have been talking with that are American viewers. I know from my analytics that the majority of people watching the videos are from the States. But anyways, that is just something I want to touch on before I jump into today's topic. And this just seems to be a trend. The past couple of weeks, I've been seeing stories like this. I'll put a card up here. If you click on that card, you'll see the 2 other videos I just recently made about huge theft in precious metals. One was in Norway involving American Silver Eagles. The other one was a truck that was stolen in Australia. I don't think they've come up with any answers on that one. They've had some arrests in the Norway case. It's connected to South Dakota banks. But the one in Australia, it seems like they're in the wind. No one really knows where they are. And what I'd like to show you today is an article that talks about more theft, and it is actually in 3 separate places. So there's 3 different crimes here that I'm going to be talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump onto the computer and quickly go over those. Okay, so this is the website here. It's coinweek.com, and the title is Numismatic Crime $1 Million Bullion Coin Theft. And just jumping right down into it, the first one here is a burglary at Sunnyvale, California dealer. And as you can see, they have a partial listing of some of the stolen material here. So just going through, here's 100 plus of Credit Suisse 1 ounce, I think those are bars, and then the 25 Pamp Suisse 1 ounce bars, and then it says 3,600 gram Pamp Swiss, and then 80 2021 Gold Eagles. Didn't specify if it was type 1 or type 2. And it has the 100 American Gold Eagles in the 10th ounce size. Then they loaded up on the Canadian Maple Leaf coins. They stole 200 of those to go with 20 of the 1/4 ounce Maple Leafs, the gold Maple Leafs. And they grabbed another 80 of the 10th ounce Maple Leafs. And then they don't have an actual number here for the, it says just large amount of fractional gold as well. So that's lumped in there. And it says 1.4 kilo gold grain. So that's quite a bit of gold there as well. And then there was a large number of common date $20, $10, and $5 gold pieces. So I think that's like the pre-33 old gold. And then lastly, here's this 4 American Eagle proof sets with PCGS of MS70. So you can see, quite a big, haul here for whoever stole from this place. Then going into the second place here, this was in New Jersey, Hopewell, New Jersey. I don't have a list like the California place did, but just going to read a little bit here. It says the Hopewell Township Police Department is requesting assistance in a theft that occurred inside an antique mall. The coins were removed from a showcase. Any dealer being offered coins similar to the ones pictured below, contact the detective here that's on the case. So you can see there's a bunch of coins. They're not the best pictures that you can see here, but I can make out one Morgan over here, and I can't really make out anything else, but I'll leave it there. Maybe if you're watching, you can see in the picture if you can come up with anything, but I do see one Morgan, but yes, so this is what was stolen from New Jersey. It's a bunch of coins that are in these little 2x2 flips. The first two were in the States. This third one here is from Canada. It says certified American gold coins among those stolen in British Columbia. So you've got some pretty interesting stuff here. Just to go in, it says a C1855 Prussia baptism medal, and it is MS64. It's a NGC grading. And then the next one's the 1904 $20 NGC MS64 PL. Then, this is one of my favorite ones. It's the 1943 50 peso. This one is an MS64. I love the look of that big chunk of gold that's on my bucket list. I would love to get that in my stack eventually. Then we got here an 1879 Monaco 20F NGC MS64. Then a 1955 $3 NGC XF54, so it's not up in the MS. That's the lowest grade that I see here on the list. Then a 1975 Swaziland G50E NGC PF66 Ultra Proof Cameo. That one rolled right off the tongue. And then the 1916 Gold China $1 NGC AU53. And then to finish off the list there with the oldest coin that they have is a 1698 England half pence MS65 BN. I'm not sure if these are the exact ones that were stolen, if this picture was given from the people in British Columbia, or if they just took pictures of the exact same slabbed coins. But these weren't actually the ones that were stolen. I'm not sure. And yes, if you are in the area of any of these places, whether it was in California, Hopewell, New Jersey, or up here in British Columbia, I'm sure that there'd probably be some more news on it locally. You might be able to hear of it. If you're in the area and you have any sort of leads whatsoever, they do have some contact information on each of these cases here. Or is it DougsNumismaticCrime.org here for the last one in British Columbia. Then this one that was in New Jersey, they do have a Detective Liotta, Ray Liotta maybe. They got the number there. And just going up and seeing here for the California one, the Sunnyvale, California, they don't actually have a number to contact, but the last two stories do. So there you go. There's another story talking about a huge theft in the precious metals world. This just seems to be popping up, and it's huge numbers every time I see a story talking about stolen goods. So unfortunately, this seems like a trend, and if there's any more stories that come out like this and I come across them, I'll make sure to make a video of them as well. So there you go. That is the end of the video there. And unfortunately, these videos seem to be popping up a lot more. And if they continue to not really, catch the people that are doing this stuff, then it seems like there's not really much of a deterrent for people to not attempt these thefts of their own. Or at least in the case of the one, it seems like it was an inside job, and that's why they were able to get away without a trace. But in the Norway case, they do have a couple of people that are being charged. But you know, if they're not really putting away everyone that's responsible, and if they show that you know, the money is pretty much gone, compensation for people that lost their precious metals is basically going to be non-existent. I mean, it's good when they do catch the people and they do go to prison, but it sucks for the people that you know, if that was their precious metals that were taken, they're high and dry. You know, they're most likely not going to be getting any compensation back for that. So they're just going to have to be happy with whatever jail sentence they give to whoever they happen to catch, and if they catch anyone at all. But let me know what you guys think about the tax exempt stuff at the beginning. I just wanted to touch on that because I saw after I made the video that there was more states announcing they were doing that, and also about today's topic about the $1 million theft, and you know, what you guys think, because this does not seem to be something that will be going away with you know, the response we were seeing from authorities in the many areas where these thefts have taken place. So my prediction is, if there are no major arrests and big years in prison for people in the upcoming months, then these stories are just going to be you know, more and more prevalent. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.